Let's take a look at question number 1 from chapter 9. So the question says, the manager of the Danvers-Hilton Resort Hotel stated that the mean guest bill for a weekend is $600 or less. A member of the hotel's accounting staff noticed that the total charges for guest bills have been increasing in recent months. The accountant will use a sample of future weekend guest bills to test the manager's claim. So we have 3 different parts to this problem. The first one, which form of the hypotheses should be used to test the manager's claim? Then we need to figure out what conclusion is appropriate when the null hypothesis cannot be rejected, and what conclusion is appropriate when the null hypothesis can be rejected. So let's take a look at this first question. Which form of the hypotheses should be used to test the manager's claim? Well, the claim is that the mean guest bill for a weekend is $600 or less. Another way that we can write that is mu is less than or equal to 600. The opposite of that is mu is greater than 600. And so we see that in that middle pair. So that middle pair makes up our null hypothesis and our alternative hypothesis. So now, what conclusion is appropriate when the null hypothesis cannot be rejected? So if the null hypothesis cannot be rejected, there is not enough evidence that the average guest bill is $600 or less. What conclusion is appropriate when the null hypothesis can be rejected? So if we can reject the null hypothesis, you can make the conclusion that the manager's claim was incorrect and that the mean guest bill is not $600 or less.